All right, cats. Do you want to hear something really funny? Guess where Starman is? No one knows. He's just done one. Again, what is this? Apparently, he's been 6 times around the planet since he got in power. It's not bad, is it? 6 times around the planet. Unbelievable. What a twat. Anyway, he's gone to a NATO meeting this time, hasn't he? Yeah, I don't know why, because it's not going to concern him for much longer, is it? With a bit of luck. He'll be out on his arse and someone else will be in there having a go. Or should I say, cocking it up. Unbelievable. You know what this NATO lot, they've only been there having a meeting today, and you know what they've all decided? That there's going to be a new world order. Well, really? Really? You think so? Because, I mean, the West is doing so well. No, actually, it's not shit. Because the West is so concerned with everybody else's problems and shoving their beak into everything that doesn't bloody concern them. I mean, the Americans, let's just take the Americans, for instance. Let's have a look at the Americans. I've got nothing against the USA. It's a fantastic place. Been there several times. Amazing place. But why do they have 800 military bases around the planet? 800. 800 military bases around the planet. And then wonder why they're in $36 trillion worth of debt. Can't begin to imagine why. Haven't got a clue. Maybe should concern themselves with what goes on within their own borders rather than what goes on outside. Quite so much. China. How many military bases has China got outside of China? Have a wild guess. Go on. Just a wild guess. One. Right. So who's watching who here, does Trump say? Who's watching Greenland and getting close to Greenland and has got eyes all over the world? China, with 1 military base outside of its borders, or the US with 800? Who's watching who? Who's overly concerned with all the wrong shit? Russia. How many military bases has Russia got outside of Russia? Go on, another wild guess. One. So again, why has the US got 800? So the UK now. How many UK military bases have we got outside the borders of the UK? No one fucking cares because it's 3 Boy Scouts with an elastic band. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And Starmer's off gallivanting all over the show again. Is his job not in jeopardy? Should he jeopardy? What's a jeopardy? Is it not in jeopardy? Should he not be here? Should he not be maybe come up with a really wild, strange, over the top idea like try concerning yourself with what's going on in your own country? How about doing that? And then maybe you wouldn't be robbing me of all my money with your stupid bastard taxes that I think you're going to find it difficult to make any new ones up. Unless you're going to tax me for having feet. Crazy. I don't know where these people get off with all this shite. I trust none of them. None of them. I don't care what the tie is. Blue, red, purple, Reform, Conservative, Labour. Don't care. Not interested. Not interested. I did have a little fathoming for Reform at one point. I did. I thought, oh, here we go. Might be something interesting. What's happened? What's happened with that? Not a lot. Just a massive bailout of Conservatives into it. Conservatives that say, oh, well, it wasn't me that did anything wrong for 14 years. It wasn't me. Even though I was sitting at the top table, it wasn't me. Well, seeing as there's that many of them in Reform now, it's hard. Who was it then? Who was it? Man in the Iron Mask, was it? Snowman. Snow White. Little Red Riding Hood. 3 Piggies. Or some other equally useless twat. I know who it was. It was the Flower Pot Men. Let's blame the Flower Pot Men. Fucking hell. Honest to God. Yeah, Clangers would be more like it. Anybody who's interested, have a look up the Clangers. They lived on a little cheese moon. And they run around this little tiny planet going, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? That's all politicians for you. That's all they're fit for. A lot of ooh, and not a lot of anything else. Shite. I'm sure between a lot of them, they must have at least one brain cell. only between them all, not each. Won't go that far. But between them all, there might be one. And what are they all going to do when this all goes drastically wrong for them? What are they going to do then? What are they going to go and do? Have they got any qualifications to do anything else? Or are they just career politicians? Because that's what it looks like to me. That's all it looks like. And they all say the opposing thing, don't they? Whatever they say this week, they'll say the opposite next week if it suits, and then go, oh, well, circumstance dictated. Yeah. Here's my circumstance. I'm still paying the frigging taxes that this lot keep coming up with. More and more and more and more of them. Like the rest of us. 70 million of us led by donkeys. In fact, that brings to mind a little saying, First World War. And the Germans, remember, said that the British Army was lions led by donkeys. And I would say now, the British people are lions led by arseholes. Far too many of them. Far too many of them with really bad ideas. And the one that should be doing something has seen fit to disappear off to NATO again. It's not even funny anymore, is it? You can't even make a joke out of it anymore. We need rethinks, man. We need rethinks. We need a peaceful revolution. We do. We need a peaceful revolution. We need to let these people know that they need to change their tack because this is not working. It's not working for me. It's not working for me at all. I've been here for a while. I've seen a lot of these so-called people come and go. I've seen a lot of them do their political bit and be useless and then get promoted and then do a bit more political bit and then end up as a peer, as a lord. How that works, I don't know. In between times, of course, they wrote their book and gave everybody the benefit of their memoirs. And weren't we all very appreciative? No, it's a load of shite. That was all probably lies and all from each and every one of them. How they made their money, how they got somewhere. Then they became a lord, darling. Bit like Mandelson. Yeah, he's worthy of that title, isn't he? Of course he is. And collect their X amount of £100 every day for signing on the dotted line just because they show up. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's not a funny one, but it is a joke. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. The people in this country, I think, are fabulous. I don't care what colour, what creed, where you're from, not asked. If you're interested in being a British citizen, great. If you're going to be a flag waver, great. If you're going to do what you're asked to do to contribute, great. If you're not, piss off. If you don't want to be here, piss off. If you've got nothing good to say, piss off. And let's have some peaceful, clever, smart, intelligent, new, fresh ideologies. Let's have something new. Let's have a new way of thinking. A whole new way of thinking. Not just polishing an old turd. A new way of thinking. New broom sweeps clean and all that. Except all we keep getting is the same old frigging brush with a couple of new bristles on it. Same old brush. It's been sweeping the floor since Thatcher was around. Same old brush. Just paint the handle. Put a new bristle in it. Same old brush. It's just shit. And it doesn't work. Look at the state of the country just to see that. It's just a waste of time, innit? It's just horrible. Anyway, now I've cheered myself up absolutely fucking intensely. I'm away off over the horizons because it is Friday night. I'm going to open the tequila cupboard and I'm going to drink the absolute bastard lot tonight. Just for a change. So, good night, Vienna. Create and stay absolutely as insane as possible, people.